TJ here. T-Joe. 92 degrees in mid-October. Incredible. Hope you all doing well. I want to thank the new subscribers. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. We got a lot of more videos coming up. Miami-Dade County. We can do some rant videos. This is gonna be a rant video. We are in Cutler Ridge, I guess now known as Cutler Bay, and we're gonna talk about an incident on the 35, the mighty 35. Has been around for a long time. It's what connects the neighborhoods down here in South Miami-Dade. It was here before the 38 was, and a Popo here. It was here before the 38, and it's been a vital part of the community because it connects a lot of the neighborhoods together. Especially what traditionally were African American neighborhoods. Now they're more diverse. So all the communities down here are getting more diverse. But it connected Richmond Heights, Perrine, Goulds, Naranja Lakes, Leisure City with Homestead, Florida City. May have left one or two behind, but anyways, it was back in late '85, and that's I was driving the 35 late shift.
Capture is completed.
Had the last southbound bus of the night. Used to leave Cutler right in where we at right now exactly. Used to leave this area around 11 o'clock, I believe. And arrived in Florida City at 12 something and back in the garage at darn near 1 o'clock in the morning. So get past this intersection. There were certain sections of the route that were really, this people don't even know where they're they would love to rock the bus, especially Saturday nights, Friday nights. You go by that neighborhood and they'd rock the crap out of you. And sometimes I didn't find it funny because sometimes passengers are hurt. I mean, what kind of an idiot throw a rock at a bus of people in it? I don't know. But whenever we signaled each other with our destination signs, the light on the destination sign about trouble ahead, we would use our own detours. I think I explained it in another video to get around the area. Just like I'm going to do now to get around the school zones. It's the mighty 35 headed northbound. So I'm coming down, going into Naranja. I had no prior warning from the other operators that Naranja was all, they were rowdy that night or whatever. So had the last bus of the night. Had about 15, 20 passengers on the bus. A lot of them got off in Naranja, in the Naranja loop. And back then, Naranja was bad. Naranja's a lot better now. I mean, a lot better. There's still a couple of blocks that's so-so, but it's a lot better. Let's turn right here. With that school zone. And we're riding in Goulds now, by the way. So I did the Naranja loop, but back then it used to be you come on Moody Drive, whether you're going southbound or northbound, you do the loop the same way. And you come up Moody Drive, make a left on 137th Avenue, go up to Bauer, make a left on Bauer, and then make a left on 39th Avenue, which the locals call McGee Street. And these would be two bad parts. One right on 137th Avenue, and the other one around 139th. They got some projects there that are questionable. So I came around okay, doing my loop. And as soon as I made the turn from Bauer to 139th, somebody threw a boulder at the bus. I mean, a boulder. It shattered the whole right windshield. Threw glass all, showered me with glass. It's a good thing that, back then, on routes that were risky like that, some drivers used to wear amber-colored glasses at night. Helps you with visibility and protects your eyes. But I was showered with glass. I left the area, made a right on Moody, got back to where it was safe, and I called it in. And the dispatcher said that we don't have a supervisor to go to you right now, so take the bus back to the garage slowly, and we'll have a supervisor meet you there. I made sure I told him, says, you do realize that I have no windshield on the right. He says, drive it slowly, be careful flying glass, take it back to the garage. Nowadays, we would never say that to an operator to drive a bus like that. But it was different back then. So I drove, I looked at the people on the bus and told them they had to get out. Oh, there's a little bus coming. They said, well, y'all laugh at me. Y'all were laughing at me because I was covered with glass. And now you ain't got no bus to take you home. But there may be a bus coming. I didn't tell them it was going to be at 5 in the morning the next day. But I told them there may be a bus coming. And I went back to the garage, nice and slow. It took me over an hour to get there. And every time I sped up, there's another more glass would come up. People giving me weird looks in the street. I got to the garage, did the paperwork, I did the incident report. An old timer told me, he says, Perez, it says, this happened to you before? And I said, I got windows broken before. I've never been showered with glass like this before. And he says, take my advice. Please take my advice. He says, do not shower, do not wash your hair. I had a full head of hair back then. And says, get your vacuum cleaner and vacuum all that glass out of your head, out of your hair. Then you can take a shower. Run that vacuum cleaner down your arms or wherever you think there's glass at. Excellent advice. Excellent advice, except for one thing. My parents, back then I still used to live with my parents who were saving up to buy our first home. We used to live in the Coral Terrace area, a couple of blocks from the garage. And my parents had gone out, and they went to some friend's house, and they came back late. So I got home, there was nobody home. I did what I was told. I got the vacuum cleaner, turned it on, started sucking that stuff out of my hair. Out of the corner of my eye, I see my dad and my mom looking at me. And my mom said, I think he's lost it. parents didn't like me driving a bus anyway because it was so damn dangerous, especially back then. But they got home, they saw me with a vacuum cleaner on my head. They had no explanation for it. But it was good advice. It was good advice. From then on, I wore a hat in case that happened again. And that's the story. That's the rant for today. I'm not a good storyteller, but hope you understand. So, that was the Mighty 35 for you. You folks, like I always say, be kind to each other. Stay sober. Don't drink and drive. You need all your skills to survive. You can tell with this traffic here. Take another detour to go around that school coming up. Dodging them school zones. Dodging the cheese wagons. The cheese wagons are out. I'm supposed to be in. That's one of the benefits of retirement. But I went to this appointment. It took a little too long. And I got caught in it. And I am hungry like I don't know what. But I was tempted to stop at BK, have an Impossible Whopper. And I said, no, I gave up fast food. So I'll just go home and cook me my own veggie burger or my own fries. So, stuck in the school zone. So again, folks, be good to each other. A random act of kindness goes a long, long way. People appreciate it. And I believe in karma. It'll come back to you. It'll come back to you. So, dodging the school zones in Princeton. Transit Joe saying 91 degrees. Bye-bye.